Good morning, beautiful people. Oh, good morning. You hear me? Yeah, I got here. No, I'm playing. That ain't the point. You know what I'm saying? The point is, I got on here because, you know what I'm saying? God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit delivered through me a mighty, mighty word. You hear me? And the real deal is no strings attached. You hear me? It ain't nothing like having no strings attached to anything that you got going. Like, first, I was just simply thinking about, whenever I used to have to depend on people to get to my destination, depending on people for a ride, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have my own car or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Although I've had many at this point in time, I didn't have my own car no more, you know what I'm saying? And, it ain't nothing like, no strings attached. It was the fact that, girl, I can get up and go. Look, you hear me? Like, girl, they on that they on that negative, and I can just simply get up and go. Or if I just come and their energies ain't right and everybody got these funny looking faces that they gotta make, you hear me? I can just keep on driving right on past them, baby. You hear me? I don't hear hear no evil, see no evil, and speak no evil. You hear me? And I won't even dwell in evil. You hear me? If it's negative and if it's not of a good influence, it ain't no dwelling spot. It ain't no good in that. You know what I'm saying? And although you people can misjudge, because listen, and I'm not excusing the fact that, and I'm not saying that drugs are okay. You know what I'm saying? Drugs are the stimulant. Drugs to a point are stimulants that really makes you lose your mind. At a point you lose your sober mind. You know what I'm saying? God said be sober minded in all things you do, for the simple fact is, whenever you going through what you're going through, it's like whenever you working out of a mind that is stimulated. uh they like, it's just like things, people, places, and things just have that room to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? They having that space and opportunity to trick your mind. You know what I'm saying? Play with your mind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not yeah, much. I'm not even gonna say not much. They can trick your mind. You hear me? But whenever you sober minded, it's hard. It's very, very hard for them to trick your eyes. It's very hard for them to trick your mind. It's very hard for them to trick your ears. You hear me? It's very hard for them to trick your senses. It's very hard for them to engage and stir up the pureness in you. You know what I'm saying? It's very hard for them to bring anger out of you, because you control. You rolling out of a sober mind, so therefore you see what you see, whether they see it or not. You know what you know, whether they know it or not. You hear what you hear, whether they know it or not. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I just simply say to myself, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, and fear no evil. Nothing but the fear of God is on me. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you know what I'm saying? Like, even myself needed to hear this. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like having it with no strings attached. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about that move and worry about being attached to everything that was that's behind you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about that behind you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like being free and not looking over your shoulders. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to look back, look around. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, give me a minute. Sorry about that. Excuse me. I'm feeling a little queasy this morning. I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. But so I just wanted to share, like, you know, it ain't nothing like going to God and it's like you're being full and you're being absolute. You hear me? The acting is off. The worry, the weary is off. Hold on. So it ain't nothing like actively moving and knowing that the worry and the weary is off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's off. And I was just thinking of, because I'm getting ready to move, and the Lord is showing me my place of being, um, my new place of being, with my baby girl, and it's just me and her. But it ain't nothing like me being a parent with no strings attached. I don't have to worry about the most or the rest. It's just, it's nothing like it. It ain't nothing like making this move and not having to worry about other people stepping on your, it's like stepping on your peace and your sanity and your peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? But when you get to this place, I need you to know that all your needs are met. 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 Whenever you get to this space and opportunity, all your needs are met. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking, and the reason why that came to me is because, I was thinking like, and I was thinking about me waking up in the morning and listening to church on TV or whatnot. And sometimes the enemy do that because that's his way of trying to cause friction and confusion in what God is showing you in a vision, or what God is showing you what's getting ready to come to pass. The enemy like to come with some confusion and some distraction. But I was like, I said, I'm not even gonna get deep into that, because the simple fact is all my needs are met. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about a TV. I was thinking about a TV, honestly, because my TV, the last TV that I have, it actually got destroyed in the storage. You know what I'm saying? I was moving or whatnot, and whenever I was in my last place, you know what I'm saying, the place before this one, I tried to work my TV. I tried to cut my flat screen on. I tried to use it, and my screen was black. You know what I'm saying? It was broke. So, in the midst of me having this, and it was beautiful. It's beautiful. It's still beautiful. The devil is a lie, but in the midst of me being in my new space, my new home, my daughter was in there sleeping. Like, he allowed me to see it fully. My daughter was in there sleeping. I woke up early enough to have some me time, and I wanted to dedicate myself to the Lord. I wanted to give myself to Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to sit and listen to his spoken word, because I want to tell y'all, some of y'all may think that, oh, she's just speaking, or she's just, she this or she that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just here to tell you this. It don't matter what the speaker looks and like. And as the story goes. And I say this many times, and I say it because that's where a lot of people simply go wrong at. You're so focused on what this person is looking like, you know, that, or you're so focused on how the person is saying it, that um, you're not thinking that it's a true word, but it really is. And when God speak a word, it never turns back void. You understand that? If God speaks to you and directly to your situation, you better know that it's true. You know what I'm saying? Because see, prophets, they have a way of knowing things without even having to know you. They can see the hurt, and they don't have to understand fully of what your pain is. They simply know that I just see some things, you know what I'm saying? And are you okay? How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Type thing. Can I pray for you? You know what I'm saying? Can I let you know something real quick? You know what I'm saying? That's just how a prophet works. You know what I'm saying? Because we servants of the Lord, and everything we say and speak and behold and do comes from God. You know what I'm saying? He the centerpiece. We one with him. You know what I'm saying? He's one with us. He's one with the earth. He's one with the heavens. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's just that. But, like, yeah, like, don't be too focused on the past me, or don't be too focused on what you think I might be on here for. Because for one, God sent me to start this. God encouraged me to start this. God been telling me about this. You know what I'm saying? It's not about who's on here, what's on here, or none of that. Just know that God is God and God is just. that's just that, you know. But anyways, I mean, I just want y'all to know, and what make it so even more a little bit exciting is because um it was like I was having a conversation with this person, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just not going to go into mentioning everything, but I'm just saying I was having a conversation with this person, and what the thing was, it was like it was space and opportunity, but this person didn't really know where to engage in his opportunity. Like, he's been opportuning and entrepreneuring within himself. You know what I'm saying? But see, God allowed me to share him something that opened up a door that made his opportunity expand. You hear me? Expand. Expand. You hear me? Because, see, like I told y'all before, some people are comfortable with where you at. Some people are comfortable with seeing and knowing that you have a gift and that you are more than a blessing, and that you just right where you at. You know what I'm saying? You haven't done no expanding, you haven't done no growth, you haven't done no adding God to your tables for balance. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all need God for balance. It's not just about grounding and meditation. You need to know that God is of all, and he withholds no good thing from you. And if you feel like, because some people get angry with God, you know what I'm saying? Some people get angry with God because they feel like God is not moving fast enough on their behalf, or like God is just not doing anything for them, like, period. Like, he's like, look, I'm watching you do all of this for these people, but you haven't came to me. You haven't done nothing on my behalf. You haven't said or spoke a word to me. And sometimes we, even when we receive the Holy Spirit, that's how we feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I didn't get the Holy Spirit like they did, but you didn't receive it like they did. That's all that is. When I first received the Holy Spirit, I received it in laughter. For 2 days, I was drunk on just laughing. You know what I'm saying? Just laughter, just laughter. That's all it was. It wasn't me speaking. It wasn't me saying anything. You know what I'm saying? I was just lollygagging. You hear me? Like, everything that everybody had something to say to me, I just laughed at it, laughed at it, laughed at it repeatedly. Like, it was just a ongoing thing of laughter for 2 days. You know what I'm saying? For 2 days. And so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? God is a busy God, and you're not the only person. And whenever, maybe that's what it is that whenever you start realizing that you're not the only person that lives life, um, that's where you need to start adding the love to others in. That's where you need to start adding that this is my fellow brother and sister, no matter who they parents are, no matter what they skin complexion look like. A lot of us get so caught up in religion that we swear that God, Jesus was black, or Jesus was white, or he was this color and he was that color, and that, I've even heard before that the Israelites were black people, and those were the black people is the descendants of the Israelites, and this and this and this. But God is not an interracial God. God came among many. He made many races. He made many places. He made many things. God is a creating God. You know what I'm saying? So you have to get comfortable in your own skin sometimes and realize that God made you perfectly who you are, and you are beautiful just the way you are, no matter what nobody say. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, and that's to all women and all men at the end of the day. But yeah, space and opportunity. So while I'm at it, I just want to go ahead and, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna just come back, do a part two on this. I'm gonna have another shortcut on here, and I'm gonna just read y'all the word before I go to church. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read y'all the word before I go to church.